Greetings everyone, this is Elizabeth here with Crescent Creations, and I am just going to make sure that everything looks good on YouTube's end. Make sure that we are live and can be heard. Yep, there I am yapping away. Gonna go ahead and share this in our Facebook groups, and Crescent Creation has a Facebook group called Crescent Creation Show and Tell. If you like to share and see what's going on, you can definitely hop over to Facebook and log in to Crescent Creation Show and Tell. And there it is, nice and shared for everybody. Went ahead and gave myself a thumbs up, and I'm gonna check in to the live chatty chat. All right, so I hope you're all staying cool out there during these hot weather season. And I was just, I don't know, I was thinking about coffee today, and I was like, I want to do something about coffee. So I have today a slimline card in a this craft card base. I grabbed a piece of tissue paper because we're gonna stamp on the tissue paper and make a fun design. Now, I just pulled this out of my stash. It's just some coffee beans. If you don't have any coffee bean stamps, maybe you have some coffee bean paper or some tea bags, whatever is interesting for you that is coffee or tea themed, this will do for you. Hi Deborah, how are you doing? So that's gonna be fabulous. I only need to do a little bit there. I am going to be using the Passionate Penguins. They have a cute little teacup, but we can turn it into whatever we want, and I'm going to make a coffee cup, and then we're going to use a couple of these little penguins here. All right, and I did purchase the dies. The dies, if you can afford them, they're really great. These are not too bad at images. They are pretty easy to cut. Okay, but first things first, we're gonna start with our tissue paper. Are you out there crafting with us, Miss Deborah? Are you doing some cleaning or something? This is just a piece of copy paper, scratch paper, whatever you have handy to catch the ink underneath the tissue, okay? Because it will bleed through. And I don't need it to be spectacular. I'm just gonna grab a brown, and for me, I'm using Grr. And some of the Simon Hurley inks can be found on the Crescent Creation website. They're my faves. Oh, Deborah loves penguins and coffee. Sweet. Ooh, she just got an order too. And Ms. PJB Stamper, that is Ms. Pam. She is joining us today. Okay, so I made my first stamp, but see, it bleeds. I don't know if you can see that, but it will bleed through. So this is probably the only time you won't see me stamping on a glass mat, because if you move the tissue, it'll pick that up off the glass mat. So we're just gonna rando stampo our little beans, and we're gonna twist and turn our little stamps, and we're not gonna be too sad if they don't stamp perfectly. Okay, we're just making a fun little background for our little penguins, and I didn't want it to dominate, so we're just gonna stamp this nice and quickly. Look at that, how fun is that? Again, if you don't have a bean stamp, maybe you have some paper that you got in a set or something, You could definitely use a paper. Maybe you have a digital image that you've been wondering. You can print that up and use it. It doesn't even have to be on tissue paper, but I just thought that would be kind of fun. Let me see if I put enough beans on there. Oh, look at that. Almost. I'm gonna add a couple of beans right in there. Look how fun this is getting. All textury. What you up to, Miss Pam? You doing any stuff in your new house today? A little ghosting. I like the little lighter colored beans. I can go in there and do that. There we go. And see, I don't mind if they double stack or anything like that. We're just putting some beans in there. Ha 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 ha. I like the beans. Oh, look at it. Now we have depth and variety in our beans. Ooh, beans, beans. Grandpa used to sing the bean song. Beans, beans, the more you eat, the more you toot. Oh, the beans, beans, magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. Sorry, that was just too funny. She's just having a lazy day. Okay, so that looks pretty good, except I didn't stamp off the end up there like I did at the bottom. So we're just gonna add a couple of light stampings up there. There we go. Now we got some beans. Grab our big glue stick. I do prefer a good glue stick when gluing down tissue, especially if you don't want the texture of liquid glue like Mod Podge, which is my second favorite to use. It gives a nice texture in the end, and I'm just gluing this up nice and gluey. Roll that back down, and I don't mind if I get a little bit of glue on my glass mat. That will clean up really easy. Okay, rotate it, get that nice and gluey, and we can just tip it to the side to make sure it's oops, we don't want clumps though. Tip it to the side, make sure we can see that everything's got its glue. Okay, and then we're just gonna lightly set this down, and then from the center smooth it out. And I did miss the top a little bit, but that's okay. Get those edges nice and good. I'm gonna pick this up and set it to the side so I can clean my gluey mess. And I do like to use a napkin for that part, because if you clean the glue with your rag and don't have it watered down enough, it could glue your rag. Miss Jean, hello, hello. How are you doing, lovely lady? Ugh, okay. But see, it cleans up really easy. Okay. So now, oh, look at how cute that is. We got that brown background through there and everything. And I'm gonna make sure I didn't glue my card shut. Okay. And then I'm using the wrong scissors for that. These have a serrated edge, which kind of grabs sometimes when we don't want it to. And these are a nice steel pair. They're called DuraSharp. I've had them forever. They work really nice. And we're just gonna trim things up. I could cut a straight line, that would be great. All right. And then the last little bit, got a little bit of glue on the back of that. It'll just rub right off if you catch it before it dries completely. And here we have our little tissue papered background all ready for us. And that glue will have plenty of time to dry. We can save this to make another card. Over there, oops, no, 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 get over there. And we're gonna grab ourselves a piece of our favorite stamping paper. Okay, so what I was thinking is, because this is a nice, tall, beautiful card, I was wanting to take the little teacups and stack them up and then put a little penguin in the top and then have the little penguins on the sides. One's kind of giggling and the other one's like, I want up, or something like that. It's kind of what I was thinking. Aww. Okay, so we're gonna stamp out a couple of these, and these stamps, the Passionate Penguins, are by Sunny Studio, and they stamp out really, really nicely. And I thought it would be fun not to stamp them in black, and we would stamp them in colors and then color them in with those colors. So I've got a little bit of green here. Okay, let's do 2 of each. This one is Later Gator. Look at those cute little coffee cups. I'll zoom in because I guess we don't need to be way out there. So we've got a couple of green ones. Let's get this nice, beautiful red. This one is called Love Struck. Simon Hurley inks stamp really nicely. I do like that they are an all-around ink. Oops. Let's do a couple of orange ones. This one is Roar. Now, we probably won't use all these little cups, but they're going to be super easy to color in, and they're going to be, ooh, we could do rainbow color. Red, orange, yellow. I mean, we've got it going, right? They're going to be super easy to cut out. They're going to be super easy to color in. Blue, we can do like one, let's see, we'll do purple and blue. Remember me, remember me. And then it's supposed to be indigo and violet, but we're gonna skip one of the purpley blue colors and we're just gonna have that rainbow. Look at that. How fun is that? Oh my goodness. We could almost just leave them like that too. How fun would that be? Nice little white cups. I'm thinking that might be fun too, you guys. Okay, so there's that. Now we're gonna do our penguins. This is the one I was thinking of putting inside the top cup, so I need one of that one for sure. And then I was thinking like this one is down there wanting up, and then this one would be down here just giggling because they're just being too funny. So we're just gonna need these. And I am gonna be traditional and stamp the little penguins in black. And we're gonna give them enough space that, I didn't like how that one's stamped. Give them enough space that I can use the die. It's much better. Much better. Our three little penguins gonna hang out. Put those away in a little bit. Scooch that over. Let's get some coloring done of our penguins. We're gonna grab some blacks and grays. What do I got? I got black and dark chocolate brown, and that's a green gray. We don't want green gray. We want a charcoal gray. There we go. So we're gonna do those, maybe. Oh, they are talking about Miss Dawn's arm. Okay, so one penguin is gonna be kind of a brownie black combo, and the other one is gonna be those two colors are way too similar. So we'll do that. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna zoom in. And I'm gonna do the light color highlight. Okay. And we're just gonna add a highlights where we can, because, you know, penguins, they're black. They're dark. They're dark, so they do have shiny spots. Gonna just get that close. I don't need it right on the gray because I can go back in with the gray and fill in any white areas and kind of smooth out that little shadow. So I've got a lot of white space. It looks kind of grungy in there. It's not beautiful. And then we're gonna start in the gray and swirl it into the black. Okay, and get that all nice and filled in. Any white spaces that we missed. Just like so. And if we're not fond of how much gray we put in there, we can go right over the top of it. Just like so. And tone it back down. There we go. That's a beauty. And this one, do the same thing. Put those little, it's like kind of a reverse shadow. Almost looks like it's wearing a hat. Stretching that up. A little too big of a line. We're just gonna shrink that line up a little bit. There we go. That looks better for me. Can always add the dark, but we can't add the light. Okay, gotta kind of remember that. And then our chocolatey one that we're gonna do. We're gonna do like a brown highlight. With a gray. Like this one might not be done fuzzing, you know, some when they molt and stuff, they have that little bit of brown going on. A little peach fuzz. And again, just like that very first one, I'm not worried about the light spots that I missed because I can go in and fill them in. Where I need to. Oops, I forgot between his bridge of his nose. There we go. Our little brownish one. And then we're just gonna pick a nice little orange to do all their beaks and tootsies. And I'm just tapping in there because it is such a small area. That and this ink, the stamp pad ink, is not marker friendly, alcohol marker friendly. And then we're gonna pick a gray, a very light gray, and we're just gonna add the highlight for the white. And I just pick a side. Just pick a side and add some, oh, I forgot his beak. Add some light gray in there. It just gives him a little bit of a pop of a dimension. See, he's white. I don't have to color him because the paper's white, so we just give a little teeny shadow in the white area, and that really helps them come to life. And where's our other guy? Oh, that was the last one. 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy. Now I'm kind of looking at these cups, and even though I kind of like them like that, I don't know. Do you think we should color them? I'm gonna cut down the side here to separate these penguins so I can cut them out and debate over those cups because I'm just not sure. And you go there, put my pencils, put my pens away real quick. 159. And oops, I put you in the wrong one. 7. That's a 5. No, my pen's back in the wrong spot. That really helps. 8 and 9. Okay. Get our little plants. So we have this little penguin. We have this little penguin. And we have that one. Get our die cutting machine. Oops, I don't need you. Get some die cutting plates and a little bit of washi. I lost my washi. I'll use you. Oh, there it is. I found my washi. Because we definitely want these little lovelies to stay put as we're cutting. So I'm just going to set my little die on there, and I am going to make sure I have the same amount of room all the way around. These have fit pretty snugly. I'll put that one there. Got this one here. Pretty good. And then our last little penguin. Get a nice little strip of tape in there. And then of course I taped that to the wrong plate. We're gonna put this to our cutting plate, the one that has all of the lovely lines. And then gonna put our sandwich together. Okay. Lovely, beautiful cuts. Look at that. I did not line them up very well, but they are ready to go. Look at them. Oh my goodness. So we'll set those aside, and then gonna go ahead and cut these out. Oops, that is not a C plate. Oh, look at that little cup. And what I'm doing is, because I'm just cutting out the one, I'm getting it close to the edge and I'm wheeling it in, and as soon as the bars roll over the top of it, I wheel it back out. So that saves me from having to run the entire plate through the die cutting system. I only have to run just that small little section. These do line up really nicely, which makes it super easy. Nope, don't bend down. There we go. You guys doing anything fun for this weekend? I'm gonna do some, get my stuff ready for stamp away. Super excited about that. Uh-oh, am I? Nope, I'm not frozen. I am picking up plates, I don't need them. Jean says, shopping! I gotta go food shopping after this. Pay my rent and all that fun stuff. Poor kids have eaten everything that is eatable. We're officially out of stuff to eat. These cups are so stinking cute. Probably just need to make another batch of penguins and I can do this. That is because Pam says, not sure if you saw the question earlier, why are you putting teacups on a coffee bean background? Because I don't have coffee cups. And I want coffee. And we can do whatever we want. Maybe it's that perfect blend of coffee tea. But if you guys have coffee cups, you know, little stackable coffee cups, you could definitely put yours similarly, you know, stack them up, make yourself a coffee cup tower. Or if you have tea bags, and that was the other thing, I only have coffee beans, I don't have tea bags. So, yeah, we do what we can. Bethany, hello, lovely. How are you doing? And there it is, our last coffee slash teacup, because we can do what we want with what we have. And look at our little coffees. How cute. Okay, all that lovely die cutting is all done. Okay, so we're going to find our coffee base. Okay, so we've got the giggly penguin. We've got the jumping for joy penguin, and the penguin who wants to join in on the fun. And then our coffee cups. Red Roy, R O Y. Come here, Y. Roy. G. B. And then we're going to skip the I and go to V. Because we can. And then our last little penguin in there. Can scooch these up just a teeny bit. But basically, that's what we're doing. We're making a coffee cup tower. How cute is that? But yeah, we'll finesse those as we go. And I'm thinking about popping the last one up, and then yeah, I think that one would be fun. Folgers. Yeah, see, there we go, the Folgers. Or a little note, like maybe at the end is just like a little food safe bead, and it has a little note on it. You never know, it could just be a note. Okay, and we're gonna pull these off. We're gonna grab our foam for the first coffee cup. We're gonna pop it up really tall, I think. And that works for me. Add patterns to the cups. I was thinking that. And then we'll pop the penguins up. Maybe this one's in the back and this one's in the front. We could do that. Let's add some polka dots that match-ish. So we're gonna grab our little scratch paper here. Chicken pox, chicken pox, chicken pox. And then let's color in the heart to match, and then this band. Aha, our chicken pot cup. Blue. Let's do stripe dot combo. And then maybe this one, the handle, it's gonna match everything. There we go. So we've got that one, we've got that one. Let's do the yellow one. And we'll do the yellow one with full stripes. My yellows are a little bit off, but that's okay. And you see that? I was gonna do stripes and I changed my mind. Yeah. Maybe we'll pop up the colorful ones. Okay. So we're gonna put our first coffee cup down. Okay. Our cup of joy, whatever it may be. Okay. This one we're going to glue down. Oops. Make sure it gets underneath that one. Then this one, gonna do it kind of precariously. I think what we're gonna do is like lift the back half of this one. See what that looks like. Oh yeah, I like that. And then we'll glue down that part. Okay. And then we'll glue down this one. And then we'll pop this one up like we did the other one. Pop and glue, pop and glue. Figure out where I put that little glue dot. There, and a little bit of glue down here. Like so. And then we'll glue this one. We need to glue this guy in it. He's just happy to be in his cup. See, this is Bethany's kind of card too. Coffee and tea. And then we'll glue the cup and pop the penguin. Why not? Pop her little head right off of there. Right. Need that under a little. Did I not glue? I glued but then moved it. Okay, that's right. We're gonna glue this one Add more glue to this one. Doesn't want to stick there, but I need you to stay put. There we go. Look at our little penguin. And then we're gonna glue this one flat, and we're gonna pop this one up, but not as thick. So we're gonna grab our thinner Papa Dots, because they do come in various thicknesses and all that fun stuff. So we're just gonna do a thin pop job for this one. Gotta have pop dots for every kind of job. Skinny job, fluffy jobs. There we go. This one is like, and we need that one on a toe, like so. And then this one's just giggling away at the craziness, because we all have that friend. We all have that friend in the top of the cup that we're trying to save, and the other one is just like, I'm out of here. I don't know nothing. Oh my goodness, look at how adorable is that. We need a saying. Okay, I don't do the sayings much, but I feel like this one needs a saying, and I don't know if I have. So the Passionate Penguins comes with you're the coolest. You're the flippin' coolest. I kind of like that. You're the flippin' coolest. Or you're the waddle. These are the Passionate Penguins by Sunny Studio. They are available in the Crescent Creation shop. And I've used them for all sorts of stuff. Valentine's, weird little predicaments that they're in. But I don't know. I may have to find a really cute coffee saying or something to go right here. I'm just not feeling the ones it comes with. But that's okay, you know. Sometimes that happens. You just got to search your stash for the right sentiment for your card. But until I figure that out, this is it, you guys. I don't know. Okay, so one penguin on top of the other, so the one with lifted arm is holding. Yeah, I mean, you could do so many things, because we have, yeah, lots of options with that. Like the balancing. See, we could have done it like it was trying to balance that little cup too. But yeah, so we have extra coffee cups, tea cups for our next card. You could do these with little bitty note cards too, and just put a little cup in there and put a little hello. But yeah, I really want that to say something, but I don't know what. Maybe we can just do you're the coolest. And where is you're the coolest. Let's see what that looks like. I feel like it's going to be a little bit too small. So I'm just going to stamp that right here. My little block out and get my little words out. Yeah, see, you fill my cup. That was really cute too, but they don't have that one on this. Now, with my word sentiments, I know that I'll probably get them crooked, so I don't fret too much. I use the lines on the block to aim for my letters. Oopsie, and then I did a botch job there. Let's try that again. Helps to get some ink and pressure on there. Okay. Thanks a lot, Dave. Yeah. See you guys. You know. We have the sentiments, ideas. You can type them up and print them out. You can find your stash and see if you have something that'll work. Yeah, see, I feel like it needs something really big. I like that. Thanks a lot, Tate. I might print that up. Yeah. You could even stamp in the cups. We could have went higher with the cups too, and then stamped in the cups. But yeah, I need something bigger. Bethany says, I have thanks a lot taste stamps. I have a few coffee sets. Awesome sauce. So yeah, I will post a picture of this on the Crescent Creation show and tell, and I'll have a sentiment. I think I'll type up thanks a latte. I'm gonna measure this area and make sure that latte, I'm gonna give it like a little arch, make sure latte fills this, and then a little thanks just above it. So I'm gonna print and fussy cut a little thing out. But I do thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know what you think. If you're watching the replay, you can drop a comment for me. If you want to see something else, just drop a comment. If there's something in the shop that you want to see how to use it, let us know. I am getting a good amount of goodies in. I just put in an order for some stuff so we can actually change it up and use some other products from the store. So I'm super excited about that. And I think I will do an unboxing video when those come in here on Crescent Creation, and then we can make a card with that. I thank you all so much, and we'll see you next Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern right here on the Crescent Creation channel. Again, I will post the finished product on a Crescent Creation show and tell on Facebook. And thanks for joining me. Bye-bye, everyone.